Yay, everybody. Woohoo! Round of applause. So, Cherie, we are going to be doing some clearing points today. I'm really excited about it. Why don't you tell us some of the clearing programs that we're going to be clearing today? And one of them I want to tell you was suggested by Pamela Wakefield, who's here every single week. And I'm going to give her credit for this one for living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, jeez. Yes. So tell us what the other ones are.
Really? How can I do this?
So let me get you back up for a second. It's really? Go ahead. Can you hear me?
I can. Alicia, can you keep going? Give me like 1 minute.
Oh, sure. So we've got sorry about that. Facebook. It's not Facebook. Oh my God. YouTube. So anyhow, all right, we're back. We are back. So we're going to be clearing. We're going to start with living paycheck to paycheck. And then we are going to go to one of them is really. So we were thinking about different ways that what we're saying to ourselves that make us believe that we don't have the abundance that we really do. So things like, this can't be happening to me, or really, or what's happening here. It's an exclamation of lack of abundance. It really is a lack of abundance. It's fear based for 100% sure. So we want to take that out of the equation. We want to be able to have that ability to live fearless, live abundantly, knowing that we're taken care of, knowing that we are safe, knowing that we've got this, knowing that it's going to be okay. And I think that, when we get stuck in that cycle of nothing's working for me, or how is this happening to me, things are happening for you. That is one thing that my friend says to me all the time. Alicia, this is happening for you. Sometimes it's not so easy to see that. Sometimes it's not so easy to believe that. Sometimes it's easier for us as humans to believe that, it sucks. It's just easier to us to believe that it sucks, that that we can't do this, we can't make it. Now we do need help. I believe personally that I receive help from God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus. That's my personal belief. So I don't believe that I can do it on my own, but I know someone who can. And when I'm on the team, the winning team, I just need to do my part to keep moving forward and know that in the end, my team wins. so it's I think, but that's a part of abundance thinking. That abundance thinking will allow you to move forward in your quest to complete this mission on earth. We were all sent here for a reason. And that abundance mentality is so important for us to think that we are going to make it, and we are going to shine, and we are going to succeed, and so are our children. It's very important to stay positive. So when we put ourselves in that space of we can't, or that it's impossible, it brings us down to a lesser platform of opportunity. That's one thing that's really, really important, is that to understand that when we bring ourselves down to a different level, we give ourselves less than what we deserve, because putting ourselves on that higher level gives us more options to choose from, and being on the lower level gives us less to choose from. So, Cherie, are you back with us?
Yes, I am.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Okay, I didn't know how long I should talk. All right, so thank you for being here, everybody. So why don't we start with clearing around living paycheck to paycheck? Big one.
Deep breath in and hold. I release all aggression and anger with paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out.
So let's go living paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
Thank you.
Deep breath in and hold. I release all anger and aggression with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all despondency and disappointment with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all fear and frustration with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all resistance and revenge with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all terror and uncertainty with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to creativity and compassion with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to fulfillment and gratitude with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to letting go with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to receiving with living paycheck to paycheck. And breathe out.
You good?
That's it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to do some residual, anything that may not have been picked up with the Vasa method. So take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with living paycheck to paycheck. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with living paycheck to paycheck. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with living paycheck to paycheck. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with living paycheck to paycheck. And release. One more time, take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with living paycheck to paycheck. For those of you who are new, who don't know this method, holding your breath stifles your subconscious mind and makes it wonder what's going on, distracting it from its normal course, giving us the opportunity to switch it. So now that we've switched it and cleared that out, we have an empty hole that we need to fill. So Cherie is going to give us an affirmation to put that back in. So do you have that ready?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm so happy and grateful that money continuously flows to me.
And release. Beautiful. Let's do that
Try
again.
that one
Same thing. You
again.
can try the same thing or you could switch it up. Doesn't matter. Let's do one more.
Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy and grateful that money continuously flows to me.
I love that one. That's beautiful. Excellent. Thank you, Cherie. So, what is our next topic for today?
Our next one is really. Can you say it how we're going to say it?
Really?
Okay.
Really? Like snide.
Right.
Like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, really? Like, you're frustrated and you want, like, you're mad at somebody and you're like, really? Really? Like, for real? This is happening to me? Like, that's fear based, and we want to clear that. Go ahead.
All right. Let's clear. Deep breath in and hold. I release all anxiety and boredom with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all confusion and dread with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all hate and irritation with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all shame and skepticism with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all worry with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to calm and enjoyment with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to honesty and knowingness with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to nourishment and openness with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to peace and safety with really. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to thankfulness and trust with really. And breathe out.
I love it. So we're going to finish up with the Basel method, and then we're going to do a couple of different ways to let go and release. So what we're doing right now is we're releasing resistance. And it's very cool because you can hear in Cherie's voice at the beginning of her clearing, she's like, really? And at the end, she was like, really? And so that just means there's less and less resistance. And I love that. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with really. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. I release all my limitations with my perceptions with really. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with really. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with really. And release. One more time. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with really. Good job. So we're going to do one form of release. Since we're releasing resistance, that's exactly what we're doing in the subconscious mind. Programs that were created when we were younger, maybe by someone who said something to us or something that we observed and we took it as fact. So I just want you to take a deep breath in, hold it, and then let out a sigh. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in and then let out a sigh. Kind of like imagine you're falling back into a nice warm pool of salt water. Take a deep breath in and hold and release. Beautiful. Do you have an affirmation to go with that for us, Cherie?
Sure. Deep breath in and hold. I'm so thankful that everything is working out for me.
Beautiful.
Breathe out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in and hold. I'm so thankful that everything is working out for me. And breathe out.
Beautiful. I love it. I'm so grateful for you, Cherie. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue with the next topic. And what is that?
The next topic is how am I supposed to deal with it?
How am I supposed to deal with this? Do you ever like talk in frustration where you're just like, how am I supposed to deal with this? How am I supposed to do this? You can't see how. Sometimes we get so frantic in our brain. We get so like clogged in our brain. We can't see straight. It's literal. So this is going to help us to clear that out and bring in some fresh, new, clear vision. So let's begin. Take it away, Cherie.
Deep breath in and hold. I release all confusion and cynicism with how am I supposed to deal with it? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all doubt and dread with how am I supposed to deal with it? And breathe out. Good. Deep breath in and hold. I release all evil and frustration with how am I supposed to deal with it? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all hurt and rage with how am I supposed to deal with it? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all resistance and revenge with how am I supposed to deal with this? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to enjoyment and fulfillment with how am I supposed to deal with this? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to knowledge and love with how am I supposed to deal with it? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to safety and support with how am I supposed to deal with this? And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to trust with how am I supposed to deal with this? And breathe out.
Okay, we're good?
Yes.
Okie dokie. All right. So now we're going to clear the rest of the way with the Baza method, and then we will conclude with some affirmations. So stick with us here. So take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions, with how am I supposed to deal with this? And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions, with how am I supposed to deal with this? And release. Nice. So now we're going to do some clearing around it. Not clearing. We're going to do some releasing around it. So what I'd like you to do is take a deep breath in and then release it with a sigh. Kind of like this. Ready? Take a deep breath in and hold. And then release. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in and hold. Good job. And now let us conclude with an affirmation. Go ahead, Sheree.
Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful that I can handle this.
And release.
One more time.
That was a good one.
Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful that I can handle this. And breathe out.
How does that feel, Sheree? Does that feel strong?
Feels good, yeah.
Excellent. I think we have time for one more. So why don't we do one more? So what's the next on our agenda?
We have two left. Do you want to do how can this happen to me or enough?
How can this happen to me? Enough. I think let's start with enough. If we have time, we'll go how can this happen to me? Because I think when we did what am I supposed to do with that? I think it cleared some of how can this happen to me. How does that? What do you agree?
Let me see. It's strong now, yes.
I think how can this happen to me? It kind of got cleared out by what am I supposed to do with this? I think it kind of like was this in the same level. So let's do enough. And enough is like when we get frustrated. It's like enough. Like if you ever tell a kid like when they're doing something and you just can't take it anymore, it's more of like, it's like an utter frustration. So let us begin. Thank you, Sheree.
Deep breath in and hold. I release all anger and apathy with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all despondency and disappointment with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all grief and hopelessness with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all irritation and jealousy with enough. And breathe out. Good. Deep breath in and hold. I release all sadness and shame with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to belief and calm with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to faith and feeling with enough. And breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to letting go and memory with enough. and breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to peace and organization with enough and breathe out. Deep breath in and hold. I release all blocks to support and thankfulness with enough and breathe out. I yield it back to you, Alicia.
I appreciate you very much. Thank you. So let us conclude with the Baza method. So take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with enough. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with enough. Good. And release. Take a deep breath in and hold. In the name of Yeshua, I release all my limitations with my perceptions with enough. Good. Excellent. So we're going to do a release sighing breath. So that is, you take a deep breath in and you let out a sigh. So take a deep breath in and sigh it out. One more time. Take a deep breath in and release. Good. What that does is that allows the release to happen with any words. It's just with feeling, with sensation, with the body releasing, and it's very, very effective. But we do love putting the affirmations back in, and that's one of the things that Cherie does that I appreciate so much. Go for it, Cherie.
Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful that everything is working out for my good.
Nice.
One more time. Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful that everything is working out for my good. And breathe out.
Beautiful. Perfect timing. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our session today, our Money Matters series. We will be meeting again live on TikTok, Clubhouse, and YouTube, giving you another Money Matters programming. You're so very welcome for being here. We appreciate you bringing your energy here. For anybody who's here, anybody who is in the future, we are grateful and we look forward to serving you again. We're going to be continuing this series for several weeks. And we hope that this brings you fruition, abundance, happiness, and so much love. TikTok, you hang out. I'm going to say goodbye to you. YouTube, bye. And I'm going to end it on Clubhouse. But